I'm live, apparently. I'm just going to do a couple things here to check all of this out, make sure that everything's functioning okay. I'm wondering if I can hear it if I put on the headphones. Can I hear anything? Probably not. It's okay. We're going to hope that we can actually hear soon. Test the stream out, but there's a little something there. Oh, maybe somebody's watching. I don't know yet. Hi, welcome to the holiday sale. My name is Derrick. And I just got a couple other things here to take care of real quick before we get started. I want to make sure there's a way that I can share this. Share the link as I'm doing it. This way, everyone can get a chance to watch as it's happening. Oh, there's my guy there. So I'm going to hit the share button over here and make sure that this goes out to the masses. And we're going to hit this little share button right here also to make sure it goes. It's been a beautiful day here in the neighborhood. Sale. Ivestream. Hashtag. Okay, and one last little share real quick before I, just got to make sure this person knows what is happening here. All right. So at this point, just to see if I can do it. We're going to have some fun here today. Yes, welcome to the, as I said, Derrick's first. I don't think this is going to be my, last live stream, but hopefully last for this reason. But my first ever Snacks on Snacks live streaming. Facebook live streaming, as they call it. Where we are going to have a live stream of me as the person who is selling artwork. And I'm actually getting a second streaming platform up right now because I know that, not everyone in the world is on YouTube. A lot of people that I know are actually currently the users of the Instagram. I use it also myself. Hot fun in the summertime, yeah. Okay, so still on the sticky side, trying to, do a live like this. Oh, you know what? I know you guys in YouTube world, you're probably like, why didn't you get all this stuff figured out earlier? Well, some things you just don't do ahead of time. And that's what we learn here is how to not do things ahead of time. I'm going to get this actually figured out though because I can. And it's my party, right? I can cry if I want to? Okay, good. I'll let you know. All right, I think that's going to help. Maybe. By the way, for the one person that's watching right now, you're watching from the computer. I just killed my computer doing whatever I did. Okay. So I guess we can hear. All right. So yeah, hopefully you can all hear. I'm gonna hit the live button there also. And I'm now live on both platforms. Woohoo! Yay! So now we can get started. Hi, I'm Derrick, your host from Shamanic Innovations, and welcome to my live Facebook Jail Holiday Art Sale. That is what we are calling this, ladies and gentlemen. I've actually got one other thing that I'm going to be doing here real quick while I can accomplish this goal here because, I have to move from device to device. And the reason why I'm doing the Facebook art sale, the Facebook Jail Holiday Art Sale, is because, I want to be able to share my art with everyone that I've worked on over this past year. And it's something that I've been trying to do over this past year, share this art with everyone. But I spend a lot of time in what we like to call Facebook jails, kind of having restrictions from being able to use the Facebook account. Hello, how you doing? I'm going to see if I can wave and not knock this over. Next, I'm not going to touch that because I don't want to knock that over. But yes, I spend a lot of time with restrictions on my Facebook account, and it's prevented me from being able to go live on Facebook and actually offer my art out for other people to see. Instead of being able to do that, I find that I'm having to use other platforms such as YouTube and Instagram to be able to, promote myself as an artist. And, what I'm going to be showing here today is a number of different paintings that I've worked on over this past year. These paintings, mean a lot to me. They're very special, very, wonderful pieces that I've been able to work on here. And, what you have is, a lot of different designs and just different ideas that I've been working out here. Just to kind of show you just two basic types that I'll be working with here. One is going to be the canvas painting, a lot of these are acrylic pours. And actually, now that I'm kind of thinking about it, even though I know that, I guess two people are watching, I could run downstairs and try to grab the blacklight to show you some of the blacklight reflective that's happening with these paintings here. Hi, Marta. How you doing? Nice to see you. Yeah, I'm waving at you too. So yeah, but I'm going to be showing these paintings to you here in the daytime. This way you can get a good look at them, in the daytime light here. And yes, I can actually go through and try to get the night light, at some point here also. In fact, why don't you guys hold on a moment? I'll go do that. I know it's like two of you, but honestly, it'll take me like 30 seconds. Stay there. Told you that'd be 30 seconds. See, it's a black light just downstairs. All right, so I'm going to break up the black light also, because I'm sure there'll be some points where, I'll think, hey, why don't I hit the light and you guys can see some of the reflectiveness and, the coloration and stuff that's happening with the paintings here. So, yeah, we will offer that also as a possibility for us. And I want to thank everyone who's been very patient with, supporting also in my artwork travels. Hi, Daryl. Hi, Haley, Daryl. Take your wave there. Yes. Much thanks and support to all of you who have been supportive of the artwork journey, over these years. I'm not sure if I even need this mic. I'm just kind of experimenting with it. See if I like. Oh, black light. See, you get a little bit of glow off of that there. I mean, even with me not turning, anything really on, leaving the regular lights on, you get a bit of glow off of that. So I wanted to, go downstairs and kind of grab that there just so we could get a little bit of visual on the light and be able to see it, in that sort of aspect. And with that, yeah, let's get in some art, I guess. This will be fun. This will really be fun here. In fact, I'm going to leave this big. I'm going to actually go with the big piece first. This big piece here. Let's look. Say hi. Hi. This is something that I was able to work on. And we're going to call this my background. It's mountains. I don't really know what I'm going to offer this for yet. I'm going to let you guys look at this for a while, actually, and I'm going to offer some other pieces here just for you to see. But I want for you to get a nice, look at this piece. Just stand back from it. Yeah, especially the Instagram crowd. I want you to get a nice look at this just so you can see, what's happening. It's a really wonderful, beautiful piece. Like I said, just have the black light reflective that flows through it. Nice cell work action. So, yeah, get a nice little look at that there. If you're interested. Yes. Moving forward, though, we have a number of smaller pieces. That fit for any type of budget here. Hey. One thing that I like about these pieces here, these little vinyls, is that you can use them as clocks, or you can use them as regular designs. Now, this one here is actually a swipe design that I've been working on for some time. I don't think I've put a name to it yet. But if you like it, I'd be more than happy to put a name to it and have it at your home as soon as you would like. Please feel free to come check it out. We're going to put that piece here. And we'll stick near that. Oh, look at this. What does this say to you here? This says love to me. Can you see the IG, the LOV? Yeah, this is a beauty right here. And this is available for your home. Something else available for your home. I like to call this piece Liberation. Yeah, I like to call this Liberation. Hi, Sandra. This has been a piece that has traveled with me through a lot of time, space. It's wonderful. I made this at the beginning of our situation here. Well, I think we were like late April, but still beginning of our situation this year. But for me, it was kind of getting close to the ending of a situation. And, just the ending of hiding behind myself and, moving myself forward, really, and being able to offer myself and my talents and my truths out to people. So very happy with it. This is one of many pieces, actually, that I have prints made out of. And, I'll get to the prints here in a bit, that I have also. Those are available on my website, socialartguide.com. But, I just wanted to go through and just kind of show off some of the just regular artwork that was available here. It's kind of funny that I picked this piece up right now, Liberation, because I feel like, this Facebook Live chat here, or no, Facebook Jail Holiday Art Sale is kind of a liberation for me. To get into the other reason of our conversation, I've had an issue recently with Facebook. And this is dated back some time, probably within the past year, 2 years, more. And I'm sure that, a good bit of it has been of my own doing. You set the rules. I'm just here to follow. So, yeah. You're going to say that I've broken your community standards with a meme page that I operated for some time. That's fine. The meme page that was in question is called The Sarcastic Side of Life. Before that, I think was called The Sarcastic Side of Derrick R Kearney. Before that, I think it was I Love Derrick R Kearney, then I Hate Derrick R Kearney. It's actually kind of started as a joke. A dear friend of mine started one for her husband. I hate her husband. And I thought it was kind of funny, and I was probably in a depressed mode at that point anyway in my life, so why not go for funny? So I asked her to make me a business page, and she did, and she turned it over to me where I, could run it, and I just read it as my memes, and, it was where I dumped pretty much everything that I found on Facebook onto this page. The good, the bad, the ugly. A lot of the good from it, became really what led me on my journey now. And being that it was a lot of me kind of discovering things that I needed to do for myself, me discovering things that I wanted to do for myself, me discovering new worlds, new possibilities, discovering how to just make myself into the person I'd want to be. I don't know who you are who's calling, but you can wait until I'm after I am off YouTube Live. In fact, I'm going to try to plug this in, see if it works without disrupting it, because I want 2 microphones, because I'm cool like that. So yes, I spent a lot of time with this page, the Sarcastic Side of Life page. And Instagram crowd, if anybody comes back and can't hear me, give me a wave and just say you can't hear me, but I'm going to pretend that you can. So I spent a lot of time at the, page there, and it was a fun page. I did a lot of fun with it. Shared a lot of laughs. Shared a lot of like self-improvement things, things that I tried and things that other people had tried with me, and, ways that I could see myself just becoming a better person. And, through that time, I found it where it just became something that, was for me an outlet. Now, the problem with this outlet was that, number one, it was not all original material. In fact, maybe 10% of it was original material. Say 90% was memes, reshared, And a lot of the people who hopefully will watch this, are the people who saw these memes over the years. I'm just flipping through some of the pieces because, I need something to do with my hands, I guess. So yeah, a lot of people saw these memes and they enjoyed them, and we had fun with them. And they were just memes. I would say. But, oh, I got to come back to this, actually. I'm going to stick you right here. But, out of all the memes that I shared over these years, I basically had the issue where, because it was a business page that was not really generating ad revenue for Facebook, I'm sure. I mean, how many ads am I going to run for a organically grown meme page? 0. So the page was shut down 2 years ago. Actually 2 years ago in December, page was shut down. And at that time, I said, okay, well, I'll be fine. I'll find something else to do with my hands. Kind of looks like the beach, right? We'll get to that. Ooh, this is a cool one. So yeah, the sarcastic side of life died 2 years ago. Or at least the meme page did. And this one does not have, by the way, their shiny reflective cover. But I do have a lot of these, and I wanted to kind of show them off also. After the page, bit its demise, but it did. I decided that I would, really try to live a life above standard, above board. Live and if I was going to always meet community standards, which is something I had pretty much decided beforehand. But you know what? Let's decide this again. So community standards, here we go. And yeah, that's what I've set out to do with my Facebook time since. I have made it a point to not only promote myself and my own doings and whatever projects that I might be working on personally, but to also help and promote those projects done by others. So with that, I decided that I would take some time within myself and go on a different journey. That journey led me to make things like this. Also for sale, by the way. The journey actually first took me here. This piece I like to call Genesis. The clock really doesn't work on it. Beside the point. Kind of used it as a tester more than anything. And these little clock pieces, I'd like to be able to afford to have more and better ones. I think once I can get some better pieces to use, these become really sellable as clocks. But for now, they also can hang on your wall. And I have a little stand here. And Genesis, though, I stopped here because this is the first one I ever made. I made this on my birthday, April 10th, 2019. And I remember the date because I took the day off from work and went and got an acai bowl and went and spoke with, a friend of mine for breakfast over that acai bowl. And I went and kind of spoke with the counselor, like, hey, I don't know if I'm really wanting to stay at this job anymore, Then I went home and made this. And I put the plastic cover on later, vinyl record. I put the clock in way later, as it says, the vinyl record. But yeah, it's been a journey kind of getting towards where I'm making these things. And, I'm appreciative of everyone. Hi, Carla. Wonderful to see you. But yeah, I'm appreciative to everyone who's, joined in and been a part of this so far and helped out. And yeah, what I'm wanting to just be able to do nowadays is to offer these items, as I said. This big stinking guy right here, he's up for grabbing. Get you in the good light there. But yeah, he's up for grabs. So, please feel free if you're interested. Hit me up, shamanicinnovations.com. Oops. Probably should buy that. TheSocialArtGuide.com. Yeah, SocialArtGuide.com. We have little small guys also. Little small guys at SocialArtGuide.com. Now, some of these are actually, as I say, at the SocialArtGuide.com, they're not available on the website currently. I will be getting around to putting these items up on the website soon. But, for now, be sure to check them out. And, if you see something in the live stream today, drop me a message in the comments, shoot me over a post, at Social Art Guys, how you can get a hold of me online. I'll be more than happy to wheel and deal whatever you see. Just say, hey, I like the, kind of sparkly block, pink block, or the, the green block. I was a big fan of the green spiderweb version, so I'll be able to get that over to you, very soon. Speaking of things that I need to get over to people very soon, this one here has been spoken for. I just want to kind of give it a show off because, I want for everyone to get a look at it. And if it's something that has been spoken for out of my collection, it's one of the reasons why I've started doing prints is so that the pieces can continue to live on. So feel free, and I can have something printed for you here. This also is a spoken for. Will be in a home. Actually, yeah, this one should be in a home soon. Next week or so. But, there's a lot here that has not been spoken for so far. One thing that I will show off real quick is the Red Series, the Red Glow Series. The Red Glow Series I've actually had kicking around here. And, these have not been spoken for. These are actually on the website currently. They should be on all my sites and such. It's Red Glow 1 and 2. I believe Red Glow is going or 1's going this way. So 1 and 2, And that's the beautiful thing with this type of art is that you can really, I feel like hanging it this way or this way, as long as it's not signed. And even if it is signed, I have no problem with putting my name at the bottom of something as a signature over here in this corner. Or, in this corner, let's say, and then you flipping my, because I usually just sign my initials anyway. So, you ask me to sign something, I'm just writing my initials. That's how it's going down. But yes, I was telling a story. I know, I got off on a tangent because I can. I was telling a story about why we're not doing this right now on Facebook. Good look at this piece, actually. I'm going to really zoom in for the audience over here on Instagram so you can get a really nice look at, what's going on with this piece here. And then I'm going to come over here to my audience over here for YouTube and give them a really nice, close-up of this piece. Yeah, that's actually a really cool one. The reason why we're not doing this right now on YouTube, and, I know it'd be a lot simpler on everyone, I mean, not on YouTube, on Facebook. And I know it'd be a lot simpler for everyone if we did. But the reason why we're not is after that time in 2017, when actually 2018, after that time in 2018, where the account was told that it could not go live, or could not actually function as a business. Excuse me. I began having issues with Facebook, and one of the issues was going live. I remember actually during that time there, I received a notice from YouTube stating that I could not use my normal Facebook account, stating that I had broken community standards. And, this was 2019 at this point when I was making Genesis. This guy. And I got the notice and it was like, oh, okay, I can't do that. Huh. Well, I'm still able to use the account, but all right. And it ended up being where instead of me just not being able to use the account total, I was told that I cannot use the account for live streaming. And the reason why I was told this, I was unaware of it at the time. Everything it seemed that I had put out in that recent time had been, at least in my thought, in the up and up. So why was I being prevented from doing live streaming? So at this point in time, I kind of said okay, but I also had, people that I was starting to work with in kind of a client aspect who were asking me questions about social media. They were asking me questions about live streaming. I had one in particular, I want to do like a live interview thing. And it really became a bothersome issue for me because I had no way to properly speak with these people. I was unable to really let people know what was going on. It became a thing, and I just really became like overly sort of sensitive, bothered by it, because it was affecting both the personal and professional, in my eyes at least. And instead of me sitting and thinking, oh, well, this is going to be the end of the world, because in a sense it quickly could become, I began to put my thoughts into what else can I do with my time. That's where this came in. Yeah, I know. This guy's actually still up for sale. I don't know if I really want to sell the original, though I will sell the original. And if you contact me right now, I'll sell the original dirt cheap. Maybe. But more importantly, you can go to my shop, thesocialartguy.com, where you can get your own print. You can get your own print in different sizes. You can get your own print on everything, on mugs, on shirts, on hats, on, mask, everything you could really think of. You can get it on a yoga mat. I think that would actually be like one of the coolest things in the world. If I had to say, what one thing would I want as a gift from the things that I can get printed out of my shop right now, I would say this as a yoga mat, because, trying to do yoga, you're like, trying to do the upward dog chaturanga thing. You're like, you got this, and you're like, yeah, all right. Maybe I can balance whatever 3-2 downward thing dog. Yeah, you got this. So you can get this in any way you want. And you can get this. You can get a you got this anytime you want, any way you want. I encourage you to get it from my shop, thesocialartguy.com. It's my website, and just hit the shop from there. And I made this at the end of 2019 with another, oh, I can't go live on Facebook. Oh, I can't do this on Facebook. Oh, I can't use Facebook. Well, I'll do something else. So, I decided I was going to make another thing and took a couple turns here. The background actually I did on a trip to Atlanta. Hi, Madeline. It's going for a visit. And the front ground, was just kind of foiling marker that I did in Florida. But yes, this is available. There's a lot of other products, available that we got into here. Just different things that I've been able to create over this time. Actually, I shouldn't leave again, but I should leave again. And I'm wondering if this glows at all. Maybe it does. Maybe I did sneak some glow paint into there. Yes. Maybe when I say take home the original, there's a reason behind it. Yes. But yeah, feel free to, because like I said, all these little guys, I shouldn't even have to show them all off here, but, I got some glow paint inside of them. All these little, all these little waxies, get your glow on. So, yeah, please feel free, if you see something that you're just like, I have to have that, know that there's probably something cool involved in it, I don't know if I actually snuck any inside of this guy. I don't think I did. I don't think I was using glow paint at that stage of my artistic career when I made Genesis. But I'm pretty sure that, I mean, look at that. That's what we're wanting right there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the cells that just pop right out of that. Yeah. You're going to want to hit me up here, thesocialartguide.com. I'm thinking I may or may not try to put some of these on the Etsy store, try to put some of these up, whatever. But yeah, you're going to hit me up for this. So anyway, I know this story's getting long. I should probably get some water in me. But back to why I'm in Facebook jail. So, cheers. So I started to notice this trend of always going to Facebook jail and, always having these things kind of restricted. And, it would be these posts that I did not post at this point in time. And I'm just thinking to myself, oh, what the bleep? I didn't do this. You want to look at my page right now? I don't have any of this stuff up. And I thought back on this more and more. And what I discovered really was that, it could possibly be from things that were posted on this other business page, this sarcastic side of life page. And even those, I began to think, well, did I really post that bad of an item on there? Begin to question, like, what exactly was it that was so bad? And I never really put any sort of 2 and 2 together that it was, just basically everything on there that Facebook would have an issue with until recently. And yeah, we're going to actually go to my Facebook page. This is my Facebook page. So look for you guys. You all can see. Yeah. How you doing, Sip and Share Wines? My Facebook page. By the way, for those of you just joining us, we're live on both Instagram and YouTube because we can be. And we're looking at my Facebook page and we're looking at all the random interest. And we're looking, ooh, here's me saying that I'm having the Facebook art sale. I should probably make that public, at least towards my friends. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Here's, Facebook art sale. And, when you're looking at Facebook, one of the things that you see is, all these little buttons up here. And there's one up here that says you can go live. Now, when I press the go live button, let's create a post. Press the go live button. It's going to tell me that I cannot go live for 89 days. 89 days. How you doing, cuz? 89 days it says that I cannot go live. And I was a little like, what do you mean for 89 days I can't go live? What have I done now that, deserves 89 days of not being able to go live? But I had a moment there where I was able to click inside and see why the 89 days. It turns out that Facebook has decided to go back into content that was posted by the Sarcastic Side of Life page. And basically begin the process of marking everything that was posted by me, by that page, as a reason why I should not be able to use the live feature function. Yes, I know. So that means that pieces like this here, that I'd love to be able to show you all on Facebook Live, I cannot show you on Facebook Live. Because Facebook says that I cannot go live for 89 more days. You cannot go live for 89 days. Now, I'd love to be able to show you guys Sacrifice. Sacrifice is actually something that I did this year, April of this year. And I believe there's, some products actually made from this. One of my better, orange pieces, I think. Not too much black in it. I just love it. And I'd love to be able to show this to you live on Facebook right now, but I can't do that. Because I'm not allowed. Because, after spending all that time, that Sarcastic Side of Life page, those that remember it, it was a lot of reshared memes, rehashed memes, a lot of really cool stuff. And I wish that I could, bring up all that stuff there. The piece that I'm seeing here, it's actually kind of funny. It's what it made me think of this. Like, yeah, this is the reason. Is it basically says, if I remember correctly, who's walking into 2017? Yeah, who's walking into 2017 single? And I know I was walking into 2017 single because I remember posting that in 2016. Because 2016 probably was not the... Yes, I do have print. I do have prints as well offered. My prints are available on the socialarchive.com in my store. Please go check out my store and you'll be able to get prints of everything. And if you do not see a product, like if this one here, I know I have not put up for print. This is from 7/21 of this year. Actually, Queen Cuz, if you're interested, this could be a wine bottle for you. So hit me up before we can, the socialarchive.com. I'm recording right now. There's links. Check out, yeah. But yeah, hit me up for that. But yes, there's a lot of really cool pieces that I'd love to be able to show you guys. But what's happened is that I'm not allowed to do so on Facebook. I know that meme from 2016. It says that it did not follow their community standards. And I've been getting a notification from Facebook basically each day, or every other day, or every 3 days, or every week, or every other week, with something else of theirs saying that I have not followed their community standards. December 11th, December 10th, November 26th, October 22nd, May 12th. See account status. It's a good thing I actually have the tablet. That way I can do these sorts of things. Your account has multiple restrictions. Now, I'm going to show you this here. This actually is off of the Apple version. It's the first time I've been able to see some of this here. I'm going to hit see restrictions. It says that I cannot go live for 90 days and I cannot advertise for 90 days. It's kind of hard to run a business when you cannot advertise for 90 days. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Okay. But it says I cannot advertise again for 89 days. When I click onto this to figure out why I cannot advertise for 89 days, it tells me that, I didn't follow community standards with that, single post. And it has a few other posts that it says that I didn't, but then it turns it back on, but then it says that I didn't, but then it turns it back on. Same thing when I check to see the go live. I can do this, but back on, but I can do this, but back on. So, that's a little bit of unnerving there. It's kind of a shadowy type of thing. And, I'll admit that I've spent a lot of time kind of looking into my own shadow recently to figure out, well, what have I done? What's being done? Is there something that I can change? Is there a behavior here that I can change? What exactly can be changed in order to prevent this from happening? Because, like I say, if I can't advertise, which I always find funny when I get the email from Facebook, or the message from Facebook saying, hey, do you want to boost this post? Do you want to advertise? And then I go to advertise, and it's like, oh, you're not allowed to advertise. Hey, do you want to offer shipping for this post here? You're not allowed to offer shipping. Hey, why don't you try doing a live sale for these items that you have here? You're not allowed to do a live post. They literally have a thing built in to Facebook to offer items for sale live, yet I cannot use to go on sale on Facebook Live. With my offers, with my items. Okay. So, it is a bit. It's a lot, actually, to deal with. And this is what I've been, living through this year. Afro Samurai, nice. It's one of many things I've been dealing with this year. And I've just personally decided that, I don't really want to let this stop me from anything. I mean, I have art, the black and orange art. Oh. This looks like an Afro Samurai. Yes. I think that's how I had it. Yeah. This one. Okay. Shadow piece looks like an Afro Samurai. Nice. What does this look like? Or is it like this? Yeah. That's actually kind of cool. It's like a mushroom. Only I would think mushrooms. But yeah, I would. I'd love to be able to show these things off on Facebook right now, but I can't because I'm not allowed to go live on Facebook. So, dragon, yeah, I can see a dragon out of this. So this is kind of like a rock chart test. What do you see here? And, it's just something where I've had to really kind of think about this, as far as not only myself, but my brand, who I represent, other brands that I would have to be in contact with, something to really think about. Hi, Tink. Welcome to my Facebook Live. What did I call this? Facebook Jail Holiday Art Live Stream Sale. Yes. Where I have a bunch of art that I am. No, you want to be. You absolutely love the colors. I don't know why. You want to be live in my video. Hi. Right now, yeah, I'm just wanting to, hopefully, if you see something that you like, please be sure to, message me and we can, speak about it here. Because I do want to actually, make sure I finish this here. I have a brand that I'm looking after here, as far as like myself as an artist. Right now, I am unable to use this, brand in order to use functionalities. And, this is what kind of makes me a little weird about this here. Page quality says, my pages aren't restricted. Yet if I was to try to do the same, going live from the page, I'm not allowed to do anything for 89 days. If I was to even try to use the page, just, hey, I'm going to, let me pull up that page there. What is that called? The Social Art Guide Facebook page? Yeah, let's just make a, test post here. This post says test. Yeah. And I'm going to hit publish. And you guys let me know if that actually shows up on the Social Art Guide, Facebook page. Tab more information to see. No permission given to this profile. Yeah, I'm not allowed to use that profile anymore. And this is like my brand. This is my, business. So that's where I'm at right now, is trying to find other ways that I can really promote myself and my business. And that's what I've been doing right now with, the Facebook here, having me have these bands, is that I'm trying to do other things right now as far as being able to promote myself and my business aspects. So if you're interested, please, send me a message if you find a piece of art interesting. I have all the art available, it's all on my website. And whatever's not on my website, especially if you happen to see it, if I put it up here, because there's some things that I'm putting up here that, I'm kind of sneaking in ahead of time. Some of the items actually, I have available in some of the, smaller shops, your Etsy's, your Redbubble. Redbubble is actually a really big shop that I sell through. Fine Art America is a real big shop that I sell through. And these shops allow me to have, some of these prints, also available. So, something that you can really check out there. So you may actually find, some of my work in the Fine Art America shop or in the Redbubble shop. And, please feel free to buy it from there also. I still get, the commission out of that if you do happen to buy it there. But, also would get it from these, sort of bigger shops here that I would deal with, and from, use of my own shop there. And there's a few other things that I really want to get into while I am, while I have everyone's kind of attention here. As I was saying earlier, I do have these vinyl record pours that are available. I'm in love with these. These here, actually, I put a little sort of polymer on top to give it a little bit extra shine. This is actually like a resin polymer here, but, it gives it a little bit extra shine. It gives it a little bit of extra, glow there. You're able to see a little bit more, and also gives air, air protection per se from the elements. One thing I'm going to actually look and see here, but one thing with the polymers And Tink, you might want to get a look at this, but yeah, you do get, that glow that you would see out of the vinyl. You might get a little extra bit of that glow off of that there. Let's make this more of a Star Wars wand. This is probably not the best example here. This one's actually a wonderful example. Okay, so a lot of these have a glow-in-the-dark paint to them, as you can see here. Please feel free, tell me what you see here in this one. Because it really does give it a different sort of look, with the glow versus the norm, per se. And actually, while I have this going, I want to show some glow in the dark on this, because I just picked this up and, it pretty much spoke to me the second that I did. I mean, get a look at this. Get a look at this. Just get up in that. Get up in it. Get up in that. Yeah, get up in that. Oh my, just get up in that. Oh yeah. Money. Yeah, I got money. Yeah. Get up in that. Get some of this green up in here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the glow on these. Look at the glow. Look at the glow. There's the glow. When you got that glow, you feel the one when you got that glow. Wow. And there's a lot of these pieces that have the, the glow in them. Some don't. Not all of them do. But, I would say that a good majority of these pieces do. This one right here, I like to call it Planetary Love. I'm a very big fan of Planetary Love. Not only, just the piece itself, but the concept. I think that we need to, be really one love on this planet. We need to really, have love and peace and understanding for everyone on this planet. So a woman in the bottom right. Yeah, I feel this piece, and I feel this piece so much that I made a mask out of it. What if I can do this? Stay. So, watch me get it upside down. This piece right here is available as a mask. It's available as a planet. It's available as a blanket. It's available as a t-shirt. It's available as a tie. It's available as pretty much anything that I could put it onto. It's also available as print, and it's available in real life. So please, feel free, thesocialartguide.com, because I can email you info if you see anything you're interested in. Tink, I can put the info in the chat once I'm not chatting. But yes, thesocialartguide.com. Please feel free. If you see something that you like, hit me up on it. Planetary Love. It's comfortable. This is actually one of the Redbubble masks, and I wanted to make sure that I could show it, with the product there. I'm still able to talk. It's my mask, so I don't have to worry about anything. But yeah, thesocialartguide.com. Hit me up. Get yourself a Planetary Love mask or print or anything else with Planetary Love on it. Or you got this. Oh, that was a cheesy little commercial. But, so I wanted to make sure that I showed that to you all. And there's a lot of other designs that I have for my mask. One of the, more famous ones that we've seen is the Violet Storm. The Violet Storm was completed in April of this year. And I have a creation video available on YouTube for the Violet Storm. So feel free to go online and check that out. It is currently being Etsy site, same name. Etsy site should be Shamanic Innovations or Social Art Guide. I'll have to check and see, actually. yeah, I'll have to check and see about the Etsy site. It's one or the other, Shamanic Innovations or the Social Art Guide. And I'm pretty sure that if I have it called one, then in the tagline it's the other, or, it might say like at Social Art Guide, but be called Shamanic Innovations. That's usually what I've been trying to do. Social Art Guide is kind of like a tagline, basically for everything that I've been doing, where Shamanic Innovations is the collection that we're all seeing here. But both basically ring back to me. And as I was saying here, with Planetary Love, there's lots of products, in these different stores, Redbubble, Fine Art America, also on my personal website. And they go back to different products. One of these products is Gaia. Gaia is a lovely piece of artwork here. I'm a big fan of Gaia. I did Gaia in March of this year. And Gaia really speaks to me about the earth. Obviously because of the name, very motherly. And just what we, as humans can do, to really give back to it, and to really, love it and appreciate it, what is given to us, what is loved, about us and appreciate about us. What this earth has helped us, achieve here. So Gaia, available on socialartguide.com, through any of the shops, etc. Contact me directly, possibly. This, available as different pieces, shirts, hats, mask. This one here has been a very popular mask also. Inside the Spirit. This has been kind of like a conversion piece for me. This and Liberation have been two really strong pieces that, have kind of just spoken to me about the journey that I've been on, personally, as far as just becoming a better human, living a better life. This has really been a piece to me that has just, gotten within me. It has a little sort of blood cell look to it, but that's part of the reason, it's part of the thing is that, there's blood involved. And not that type of blood. I'm thinking, more of, the blood that's we have that, is something that's like a gift and, something that we must nourish within ourselves, and within each other. It's a spiritual blood per se. So inside Spirit, blood piece. Yeah. Available in all your shops. Please be sure to pick it out one of your shops. I believe I actually have a vinyl that matches that. A lot of my vinyls, I will say this much here, a lot of my vinyls have matching color combinations that go with them, where I made the vinyl record kind of to test out a group of colors before going through the process of doing them onto the canvas art. Yeah, this is actually one that matches the Spirit. And this would make a lovely gift for someone's home. I guess I could probably, could give you guys some prices on these, but I'll let you, auction them there. But this is a lovely sort of piece here. This is, another Spirit piece. Just a lot of loveliness, in my art collection here. I like to say that I have something that really can fit every taste. So if you're a Barbie girl, you like pink, there's something, great for you here. There's all types of just wonderful stuff here. And if you're really into purple, I showed you a purple one earlier that I would call Rain. This one here, I'm not too sure what I would call it. But I know the glow paint works. Look at that, look at that, look at that. The glow paint is fucking popping. Ooh, that glow paint's popping. Popping, 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 popping. Popping, popping, popping. So yeah. Please be sure, like I said, if you see something and you like it, contact me, because we're here all holiday long. Oh, I have 2 people watching on YouTube. Awesome. This is another, wonderful sort of earthy tone piece here, love tone piece. I'm going to be offering this one here also. Please feel free, if you see it, if you like it, give me a contact. thesocialartguide.com, and the latest and greatest of everything you're going to want. This one right here is another latest and greatest, that I'd love to be able to put into your home. Something, if you do find it interesting. I'm trying to get in front of the camera a little bit with these, just so that you can see them, And yeah, as I've been saying pretty much throughout this entire time here, I'd love to be able to offer these on Facebook Live right now. Facebook has been sending me numerous messages asking, hey, do you want to do a live auction sale? Hey, do you want to, do a live sale? Hey, do you want to, offer free shipping? Hey, do you want to do this, that? And then they, in the same breath, put my account under restrictions and tell me that I can't do these things. So rather than get better, you get better. So here we are, YouTube, here we are, Instagram. I'm able to offer these pieces to you. This one here actually has a name. It's called Root System. Just get a look at it here. All of these are available on socialartguide.com. I will have some, I guess I'm going through back in and finding my Etsy shop and making sure that that's, up to date with a lot of these different hair pieces also. But yeah, I do want to make sure that these are all offered out to you where you can go in and see them. And yeah, I mean, I make no apologies for anything that happened with the Facebook time. Like I said, this actually, speaking of doing pieces to kind of check out other pieces, I have a piece that I call Empty Overflow. And I made the piece in April of this year, I believe it was. Yes, April of this year. Pretty big piece. I think it's an 18 by 24, probably one of the bigger canvases that I pour it on. But when I did the piece, I happened to, have a little duck mask that a friend of mine had made and snapped a selfie, and I wasn't really thinking of it at the time. And that kind of was just like, And that actually became like my, shot, my headshot there, was me standing next to the Empty Overflow piece. I called it that because I'm actually a fan of the band Twiddle. And, you can go ahead and laugh at, all you purist jam band people, but I love myself from Twiddle. I wonder if this piece actually glows now that I bring it up here. Ooh, she does. She really does. Yes, she does. Look at that. So, I just happened to meet Twiddle in 2016. Well, I didn't meet them. I wish I met them. But, I got to meet their music in 2016 at the Euphoria Festival in Austin, Texas. At the time when I went to this festival, it was probably, best of times and worst of times, I guess you could say, I won tickets to a really cool festival, and my mama just died. Oh, it was my birthday, too. So, I got into listening to, Twiddle's music at this time. And I really just fell in love with, the melodies and what was happening in there. So, I found myself just listening to music, and the lead singer of the band, Mahali, he has his own solo stuff that he's put out, and I butchered that name, but he'll forgive me. But one of the songs is called MT Overflow. So that's the reason why that piece was named, and then coming back to this one here. Or not this one, actually. This is just another piece that I did. Like I said, not all of these have the coding on there. If you see one that, doesn't have the coding and you want it on, let me know. I can put it together for you. And also, if you see one of these and you're like, hey, I would love that, but I'd love for it to be a clock, let me know and I can put that together for you also. I don't mind doing these things. They are lovely for me in every aspect. I did want to actually show something with these pieces that I have back here. Think about it here. This one here, Amber, which Amber, if you're watching or if you end up watching this later, get your piece, because I have actually taken, this design here and made it into crop tops and clocks. And I found the clocks to be like really cool. Not those clocks, but they print the design and then print you off a clock there. It's at a good price, actually, comparative, for the clock that I would be hand making. But you get the piece, and we know the clock works and everything, and it's lovely. But I had that done with that, and I had it done with crop tops after meeting Amber, and Amber saying that she wanted a crop top. And I'll probably do a few other designs off of this. So I want to make sure that you get this piece here, just as a thank you, for no other reason. But there's a lot of these, are going to be gifts for people. So if you don't see it, then it'll be a gift for someone else, or someone else can buy it. This one here, I want to kind of point out. This is kind of like, the beach scene. This was the other one that she kind of looked at, and a lot of people have looked at this, and they're like, oh, I really like that. And they look at this, and they think they really like this piece. And I actually think I did a clock of this one here. And they look at that, and they look at this, and they think, oh, I really like this piece, because I really like this hat. And this hat is actually available. This hat I know is available on thesocialartguide.com. Please look it up on my website. I thought about doing a limited edition where I print off, 10, 20, and actually sign them for people. I'm still willing to do that, but, let's get a couple. Right. And, if you just bring me the hat, I'll sign it for you. I'll sign whatever you bring me. I have no problem with doing that. But I have my hat here, which is the same printing as this, and same painting, which is the same printing and painting as this here. Same bottles, same everything, that I did. This is actually called Sunset Drum Circle at Treasure Island Beach. And it's probably, one of my favorite pieces. I did this over the summer, I want to say. And yes, it's just been one of my favorite pieces really to work with. In Treasure Island Beach, if you're unfamiliar with Treasure Island, Florida, is, it's where God and I have our conversations, honestly. I call it hippie church when I go out there on Sundays and there's a drum circle happening. And when I go out there, or really to any beach any other day, I just call it church. But yeah, I'm a beach bum, Neptune Township, right over from Asbury Park. So all my life. And, Placa, Florida is not far from Crescent Beach and St. Augustine. So all my life. Find me some waves and find me, artwork that's going to remind me of that. So if you're interested, this is available in prints. This is available in obvious prints, thesocialartguide.com, where you can get, pretty much everything that you've seen today, either printed, where you can have it as a canvas print, you can have it as a canvas print, you can have it as, I'm just doing this for sizes right now more than anything. a canvas print. I know that this one was popular earlier today, so please be sure to get this printed. TheSocialArtGuide.com, yes, where you can have it even has a canvas print. TheSocialArtGuide.com, yes, where you can even have it as. Oh boy, this is really going to be a big one here. Did we decide on a name for this guy? A canvas print. And, there are tons other canvas prints that I have available on thesocialartguide.com. So, if you see something or saw something that you enjoyed, please feel free to let me know, like, share, subscribe, all that sort of fun stuff there. I want to thank everyone who has attended. I'm actually just going to go and get myself some rest here. And I hope that I was able to tell this Facebook live, Facebook jail holiday sale, Facebook jail holiday art sale story correctly. Yeah, I hope I was able to tell the Facebook jail story correctly. As I even open up the account now, it's really weird for me because I know that the information, the stuff that was shared by Roger Bravestrong's even like another, whole thing there. Yeah. Roger Bravestrong was where I decided that, hey, I'm going to see if I can skirt around, their rules a little bit. And I need to be able to talk to people. Let's just make a Roger Bravestrong and, go at it. And that was actually just recently closed. I'm glad you love Gaia, Madeline. Love you too. But yeah, I wanted to, just kind of be able to use the product, and I haven't been able to, from the Roger Bravestrong standpoint. And I, would almost imagine what would happen once that comes back upon Derrick R Kearney. Because if the Sarcastic Side of Life 2 years later is coming back upon Derrick R Kearney, then what happened to Roger Bravestrong? And the question becomes kind of what's next. Obviously nobody wants to, tuck tail and, pout or whatever and cry and all that. So I think for me, the idea is to do more things like this, build more times where I am, making content off Facebook, content offline. Being able to show the artwork as I have been doing today, in the stream formats, videos, whatever sorts of ways, show it in ways off of, traditional Facebook, so that hopefully people are able to see it and able to enjoy it. And, hopefully they can, I meant sauce, hopefully they can all, benefit from it, benefit from my time here. Find ways to be better instead of bitter. Instead of just sitting here and saying, oh, well, if I can't go live on Facebook, then, I guess I can't push my art out. I guess, I can't push my talents out. And I guess, no, let's actually instead, take how much ever time, and how much time really was this today? I don't even know, but take how much ever time, and here's a piece of art. Come buy it. You like it? Do you like it? Well, then come buy it, How much time was that really? Not a lot. So yeah, I'd like to be able to do this more often. I'd like to thank everyone who's watched and attended, and, everyone who's kind of put up with this for the day. I really have enjoyed being able to share this with all of you. And I hope that you've been able to enjoy having me share this with all of you. I wonder if it actually lists me as a live person right now on here. I don't even know. We don't even know what's happening. But yes, I want to thank everyone for their attendance on, my first annual, hopefully not annual, but my first ever Facebook Jail Holiday Art Sale. My name is Derrick. You can call me D-Rock if you'd like. This is Liberation. This piece is still on sale. It's on my website, socialartguide.com. It's for sale also in person. But you can pick up prints of this on the socialartguide.com. Please buy some prints. Buy everything you want. I do have an Instagram page. Actually, first off, I have a link tree. Go to linktr.ee/drock77. And this way you will be able to find all of my available stores. You'll be able to find all of my available websites. You'll be able to find all of my available profiles. You'll be able to find me in every single aspect. But if you would like to bypass all of that, you can visit me on Instagram. Search for Derrick R Kearney as the artist, D-Rock the Almighty One as the name. You can also find my Instagram business page. It's under The Social Art Guide. You can actually put it at Social Art Guide, at symbol Social Art Guide. And you can actually use that at Social Art Guide if you're on Facebook or Twitter, as you'll be able to come across accounts that will link back to me. These all will link back towards my website, thesocialartguide.com. On the Instagram page, there's tons and tons and tons of fresh content and material, including a store that you'll be able to find. All of these items, as I said, thesocialartguide.com. I'll be posting photos of everything, though, through Instagram, where you'll be able to find it, link back to my store, and link back to me, if you see something that you would like. I like to offer all of my pieces, one as the artwork and two as the printable, so that you can not only show your appreciation and your support by having this hang on your wall, but by actually having it also in your daily life. That is how I like to work with the socialartguide.com. Be sure to drink your water, by the way. And be sure to also visit socialartguide.com for all of your artistic needs. TheSocialArtGuide.com has everything that you're going to want to find, including Inside the Spirit, which is available as mask. It is available as shirts. It's available as mask. It's available as hats. It's available as, actually so like an army camo hat, kind of like this one here, but with this design. It's really cool. So pick it up. If you have not done your Christmas shopping today, please go pick this up. TheSocialArtGuide.com. TheSocialArtGuide.com has some new original artwork. This here is a new original art piece. This here is a new original art piece that has some amazingly cool features. Not only does it look cool by itself, but it looks cool with a black light or any sort of glowing light. So be sure to pick it up. Contact me at thesocialartguide.com if you're interested in this piece. I'll be wrapping this up soon, I promise. Socialartguide.com. It's home of my incredible vinyl pours. Each one of these vinyl pours you see here, made with love, care, and a lot of them actually have a little bit of resin topping on them for protection. I mean, that is just some amazing sparkly craft work right there. Yeah, it's just amazing and sparkly and crafty, and look at the cells in these things. I mean, the cells are amazing in these pieces. I can't believe I actually have these for sale, like super cheap right now. But it's a holiday sale for a reason. So check it out right now on socialartguide.com. You can look through the Instagram page. You can look through, all the selection there. You're going to get the best deals at socialartguide.com. The best of the best on all of my artwork. As I said, if there is something that you see and you fall in love with it, please contact me and I'll be more than happy to ship it out to you. All of these pieces are available as is. including the latest creations, Amber. And Rain. And yes, the pieces are available as is, or they're available as a clock. Clocks are extra. So contact me now at thesocialartguy.com. I want to thank everyone for coming out today. And remember, see you soon. Now, how do I try to wave at you guys? Wave, wave, wave. Wave. Does he wave at people? I'm just randomly rolling through here waving at people. Wave. Done. Okay. Oh, wow. That was like a pretty long one.